Welcome, everybody. The latest edition of Ralph and the Big Guy. It's my brother Ralph, brother Jerry. You all know who I am. We're here this week. We're going to be talking about the last big New Era show. Title defenses, tag title match. Lexis Vane's final show in New Era.
That brought a tear to my eye.
It did.
Brought a tear to mine, too.
Yes, it did.
We've got a lot of things to go over. We may be having a special guest. In fact, here he is. Oh, wait.
I made it.
Wait a minute. How old are you again?
18. You didn't know that?
Well, you know this is a bar, right?
Well,
This
I
is
mean,
Nunzio's.
There's water.
How do I know that's water?
Taste it.
You
Well,
might-
don't taste it.
I don't know.
You
You think it'd be okay?
Yeah, it's good.
All right, we're going to make an exception for you.
I don't think you would ever lie about that.
Go ahead and have a seat. Have a seat. Just make sure that's water. You know, because we take it very seriously here at Nunzio's about having underage people in our establishment.
Nice.
So would you like something to drink, gentlemen?
Yes, I will.
Jessica, you bring over some drinks for me and the boys here. Now, I'm serious about this underage thing, so don't be telling nobody that I let you in here. Okay?
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
why you
Jessica.
give me-
To Jessica.
But thank you. I want to be involved.
You know she's 24.
She's just really
She's
small.
smoking.
She looks like
She's smoking.
That's wow.
That's another warning. Smoking stunts your growth.
All right.
Look at Jessica.
So as I said, it was a huge show. You were there. Yeah, you were there.
Oh well,
And-
you know.
So we start off with a couple of our awards. First was for Match of the Night. It's kind of a surprise. It came out of nowhere. You know, everyone thinks it's going to be the main event, but our choice for Match of the Night was War Dog, Damian Payne versus Xander Creed. Where were you going?
I was upset that wasn't the match for that.
Well, you should go entertaining.
You're probably going to be even more upset in just a second thing, just so you know.
Somebody told me that they thought your match was bad, but I thought that they're wrong. No, actually,
said
what
that?
we were discussing, we liked this match. I don't know if you were able to see it. There was a lot of striking in it, a lot of technical and submission holds in it. It was something that you don't see all the time.
It took me back to when we were growing up watching AWA
Yeah.
and the old NWA.
Yeah, it was a fascinating match to watch, and then that's what we're talking about it.
Yeah.
What did you think about the end there with Damian not releasing the submission hold and getting the match overturned?
It was very uncommon of War Dog.
Yeah.
It's exactly as the bringer of chaos predicted. He said this was going to happen.
He's the king of heels.
Yes.
What's your thoughts?
I didn't see this
Well,
match, but
you were
so what
backstage?
exactly happened?
Well, see what happened. They were going at it, and War Dog got a submission hold on him, and he just kind of got this crazy look in his eyes,
Yeah, he does that.
and he wouldn't let the guy go. And the
He
referee,
wrestled Xander Creed, right?
referee tried to pry him off, wouldn't let him go. They finally had to ring the bell and reverse the decision.
Okay, see, I don't know much about Xander Creed at all. I think I just met him for the first time at that last show.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he maybe stirred up something in War Dog, because War Dog, you've met War Dog.
Right.
He's a good guy.
He's
Well, I mean, he's always been nice to me. He's always been good to me.
kind of annoying.
We have our moments.
Anyways, that's not like him.
Have you noticed any changes in him?
A little bit more quiet than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he getting enough protein in his diet? Something's wrong.
I'm not his nutritionist.
But personally, I like it.
You like what?
I like the change in his attitude. I think he should go out there and do this all the time. First of all, Eric Angel approved. He came out and was applauding. I mean, that alone would make me want to go beat up people more.
Yeah.
You guys?
Didn't Eric Angel lose right after that though?
But it's the way he won. He lost the battle, but he won the war.
I don't think he won. Wait, what? No.
Hold it.
Yeah, you got
Are you-
that reversed.
Are you referring to the match that Eric Angel was in? You do know he wasn't the legal man
Yeah.
at the end of that match, right?
I'm gonna be
We'll get
honest.
there.
I don't know anything. I didn't know what was going on that entire
Glad to hear
time.
you
Well,
say
we'll get to
Most
that.
kids won't admit that.
Wait.
Wrestler of the month. Moving on. Wrestler of the month. This was another shocker.
And this was a heavily debated,
Very heavily.
very heavily. I mean, we've actually fought over it and came to a compromise.
And the compromise was Jason Knoll, Wrestler of the Month, for his victory,
Nice.
his hard-fought victory over BZB. You don't seem too thrilled about their brother,
Who's your
brother
pick?
Jerry.
Who was my pick? My pick was Aria Aurora because she really embarrassed Dooley Trailer.
Yeah,
But that's completely beside the
She
point.
lost the match.
We are a cohesive unit here. We have rules when we apply the Wrestler of the Month title to people. And my issue with Jason Knoll is that, yes, he won the match, and yes, he looked decent, but he was taking on the stick. Anybody else he was fighting in that match, he went that crazy eyes route, it would have been over, he would have lost. That's where my issue comes in. But I'll tell you what,
I don't know.
I don't know
BZB
if
is
that's
improved.
true.
Max Mages is
That's
an
definitely
accomplished
true.
manager and will gladly coach Jason Knoll.
You heard him, Jason. Take
I
advantage
would
of this.
take advantage of it. He's a manager of champions.
What do you think? Jason Knoll needs a manager, doesn't he?
Oh, if he needs a manager. Yeah, I think he does fine by himself.
Really? I think he's 1-5 in the last 6 matches.
All right, first off, if you're talking about losing streaks and you're talking to me, like, come on now.
But you're a kid, though. Kids
Yeah,
supposed to
do I
lose.
need a manager?
Well,
if you're asking, I'm
answer that, don't
available.
answer that. No, you're good.
Okay.
I think I got it.
Actually, I don't necessarily think you need a manager. What I think you could use is a tag team partner.
No. I mean, yeah, that'd be cool, but
I think that
Balaam Links.
that's not a bad idea. I could definitely go for that. I think what you need right now is someone that complements your style very well and watches your back just as much as we know you'd watch their back.
see, the thing about that is, like, it'd be cool to be in a team with Balaam Links, but I think most people would want to see Logan Austin versus Balaam Links.
I would rather see you tag.
No, because, well, we're both high flyers.
Honestly, I don't think at this point he's actually ready for you. I think you would be the mentor in that team.
Okay, well, that's a first, so,
Well, you've been in the business now over a year, right?
yeah.
See, I mean, to me, you're not a rookie anymore.
Yeah,
Alright.
you're a veteran.
When it comes
Okay,
to
grizzled old vet.
Grizzled vet.
Yeah, you go.
when it comes
That's
to
just
your
hit puberty.
Gray hairs right there.
when it comes
Oh,
to
yeah.
whether you're a rookie or a veteran in this business, your age does not determine that. Your time in that ring, the experiences you gained in the time you've been there, that's what decides it.
Well, for instance,
I
Balaam.
think it depends on whether you're good or not.
Well, I mean, that's
And you're
true.
good.
You're very
You're
good.
amazing.
You are.
Well,
You are the future of this business. I have said it numerous
We have
times.
all said that.
all right, guys.
We just think taking on
Just take the compliment.
I know you guys think I'm great, but like, no.
We just think taking on Jason is a mistake. That's
But
all.
back to that comparison. Balaam Links wrestled Jason and kind of got demolished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wrestled him in a hardcore match and went toe to toe with him. He did lose, but you gave him all he wanted.
Yeah, well, I mean, I tried my best. It's
See,
really all you can
if
do.
that same match, Balaam Links wouldn't have lasted. No offense, because I think he has a great future ahead of him also. But at this point in his career, I don't think he would have lasted 5 minutes.
I mean, who's to say?
Well, I understand.
Well, no, well, you're not.
I'm the big
but-
guy.
Okay, well,
Went to Harvard.
See, I got 20 years.
did you really?
Yes, I did.
Are you making this up?
Ralph and I graduated from Harvard, summa cum laude.
All right, well, I'm just gonna start listening to you. Then I'll
We
come,
were,
I'll come to you with all my
second and
financial
third in our
advice.
class. All right. So now that's out of the way, we came up with a bunch of topics to help these humanoids understand why they're humanoids. The first thing, after wrestling to match of the night honors, can you guys finally admit that Xander Creed and War Dog would have been a great tag team?
I still disagree.
That might have happened before. I'll
So
know.
I could manage them. We could beat the Night Terrors.
What
To
was
be-
it?
I have to
What's the tag team name?
I have to agree with
You know what?
Brother Mages here. I just don't see it.
I do.
I don't see the, as you were discussing earlier, that how Balaam would complement Logan. I just don't see how Xander would complement War Dog or vice
Well, you
versa.
saw they wrestled this. They have a very similar wrestling style, just by the kind of match they were able to put on. Now they could turn that into something cohesive and use that against. Who else wrestles that style right now? I think other teams really wouldn't know what to do with them.
I think they'd make a good tag team.
See, there you go. This is why you're my favorite. All right.
Out of what? You choose between.
Well, out of all the wrestlers in this room,
All right. The only out of all the Hawaiians in this.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know I was born in Hawaii?
Oh, okay. So we got two here.
see, but I like you better than him. No offense.
See? No.
I think most
I'm
people
taking-
do. I think most people.
Oh yeah, you can take a poll if you want.
No offense. I mean.
All right, Dooley Trailer. First title defense
Boo.
was against the woman.
Boo.
You done it?
Yeah. No.
And the woman
Boo. I'm sorry. All right, that was last.
and the woman gave him all he wanted. Almost beat him. Is Dooley's title reign just a pure embarrassment to the sport?
I'm glad you brought this up because I really think that Stephen Powers set this whole thing in motion. I think him and Dooley had this whole thing planned out because it's very convenient that Stephen Powers comes out in some wrestling gear.
His karate outfit.
Yeah, his karate outfit.
With his white belt.
Yeah.
Just for you people out there, if you go to any karate studio and you walk in the door and you sign the thing for lessons, you're a white belt.
You're a
So
beginner.
basically, we're all white belts. So him wearing the thing to the ring was.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's a white belt.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, he wasn't dishonest.
But why
That's
go
what he
into the
is.
ring wearing something that tells your opponent that I suck?
Not only that, I mean,
Yeah, maybe Stephen Powers.
I mean, like, do you really have to wear the white
yeah, I
belt
mean,
for
Stephen
you to-
Powers didn't put up
He
much
was
of
the
a fight.
simplest Oompa Loompa.
Oh, that's mean. That is mean.
But
Are you trying to say what?
Said Stephen Powers didn't put up much of a fight.
You know, it's interesting that you mention it. You know what this reminds me of? Monday Nitro, the finger poke of doom.
Oh, way before I was born, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little.
But you've heard it.
Nice. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I mean, Powers just went out there
I
and
mean,
laid
no
down
offense,
for him.
but most of the things we
I
talk
think-
about are before you were born.
Why would I be offended by that?
I don't know.
I think, Dooley would have went out either way if Adrian had retained, or as we saw with Bruce winning. He was going to go out there and knew that they were both going to tire each other out, and he had an easy win.
Yeah.
I mean, it was way too convenient for that match.
I think,
Yeah.
Stephen Powers, his plan just kind of turned around and bit him in the ass. I
So you
he
don't
was
think
in
that
on
Powers
it.
is in on it?
No.
See, I have trouble believing he's in on it too because first of all, I just don't think he's that clever.
Yeah.
So I don't see him being involved in a clever plan. Maybe one clever thing he's done since he's been GM.
Well, me and Jason are.
Well, we finally recognized the NEW tag
First of all, that's not clever.
That's clever.
Any humanoid could have made that match because
Well-
it's a no-brainer. It's in which, in deference to Powers, no-brainer. Secondly, go ahead.
I was going to say, he was clever enough to try to not make Jason versus Logan because he knew better.
But why? That's a great match. Everyone wants to see that match.
Listen,
This kid is going to beat, I'm going to say it right here, this kid is going to beat Jason at the
That's
next
true.
show.
It's true.
listen, whether he gets the pinfall or not, this
It's the
is a
last
bad
man
idea.
standing.
Okay, this one's last man standing. Whether you get that 10 count or not, this is a bad idea.
No, it's different now. It's the last man standing match. You
I-
see what happened? Okay, so not the last show. The show before that, jumped off a ladder through a table. What happened? He rolled out of the ring, so I couldn't pin him.
Yep.
I would have won if that was the last man standing match. I would have already won.
You can say that, but
Oh, it doesn't really matter. It's in the past, but
I've
Let
known
me put it-
Jason for many years. I know how resilient he really is.
Let me put it to you this way, okay? If you and a little kid running around, who's going to get tired first?
what is that?
I know I am,
supposed to mean?
But I'm
It
a
means
fat
that
guy.
you're young
Little-
and
Hold
you're
on.
youth, and Jason
I know
is,
what he's getting at.
is an old Amish man, and he's going to get tired, and you're the last man standing, he's going to fall down, he's going to take a nap, because that's what all of us old people do.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So I get what you're trying to say here. I'm a fat dude. I am out of shape. There's no way I keep up with that kid. Jason is back down to his weight when he left high school. He is in the best shape of his life right now, and all the experience to back it up. Listen, we love the Flying Hawaiian. We do. But we know Jason.
I bet you
We've
$1
worked
this
with
kid
Jason
wins.
since he broke into the business. What are you, Adrian Matthews now?
Yes. I got $1 on
Wow,
the kid.
Only $1, huh?
Get your
Our
dollar.
hopes aren't very high.
That's
I already won
That's
my
what we
dollar
do.
from him.
You ever see Trading Places?
What?
Ever
By
seen
the way,
movie Trading
Pookie,
Places?
I want my
Rich people
dollar.
always bet dollars.
Give
Yeah.
his dollar.
Pookie, you're a Welcher. All right, so enough of that. Topic 3. Where is Delta Jr.?
Juarez.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
heard from him?
No, I mean, not really, man.
See, I think Stephen Powers made him disappear.
that wouldn't surprise
Like
me.
a magic trick? Why are you saying?
He
that?
did something, not the magic trick,
You could have
something,
said made him leave.
something
made
a little
him
more-
disappear.
something a little more sinister than that. Think Goodfellas.
No, man.
I'm telling you.
Nah.
Mike just called immigration on him.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm not even.
he called la migra on our
Oh my
hermano.
God, wow.
That ain't cool, Powers.
Get me one.
What are you got anything to say about Delta?
I miss the guy.
I do too.
I do too.
Delta, we wish you well.
Come back home.
Please come home.
Don't worry. We'll sneak you in tomorrow night.
Yeah. You always wear a mask because nobody will know who you are. All right. Jason Knoll, wrestler of the month, won his first match after using the crazy eye thing. Has he figured something out?
No,
No.
No?
it was
Right.
BZB. Come on.
Was it only because it was BZB?
I mean, of course, it helps that the person you're wrestling is a twig, but Jason Knoll beat me, and Jason Knoll's beaten everyone at New Era for the most part.
But I don't recall him.
But did he do it with
Eyes.
Crazy Eyes, though? That's the thing. Why can't he leave Crazy Eyes alone? Should we give him? Should he wrestle in shades?
I mean,
I mean, it works for me.
that wouldn't work at all. First off, I shouldn't have to explain
The
why.
shades are great. You get those with the thing on the back to hold them on, like the nerds do.
So you want goggles that are
Yeah.
excessive, is what you're saying.
Whatever keeps those Crazy Eyes under control.
Hey,
I hope
for
he doesn't
Kareem,
do that.
When you're cool, the sun shines on you all the time.
Oh wow, okay.
See? All right.
You've made me forget what you're even asking me now. Don't move on. I want to.
I'm not. Did Jason Knoll figure something out, or did
Oh,
he only
yeah.
win because it was BZB?
See, like I said, it helps. They wrestled a twig. However, he's still a great competitor. I don't know why you guys are so hard on him all the time.
Oh, we love Jason
Losing
Knoll.
streaks happen, man. It is what it is.
Jason Knoll is perhaps the finest gentleman in professional wrestling.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay, but no, it just
but
might
he
be
did
bad
yell
luck.
at us.
Sorry, I need to get this out before I
Go
forget.
ahead.
It just might have been bad luck for the past few shows. I mean, I get it. I've been through it. I'm normally going, I'm normally on a losing streak 9 times out of 10 when you're talking to me.
Chris, we're going back like 3 years. He's never. This is the
That's
first
not
time he's
true.
won.
That's not true.
Using
Yeah,
Crazy Eyes, this is the first time in 3 years.
Does it
for this
matter
one.
how you win? Whether you use Crazy Eyes?
It does, because here's my point. Except for this one match, every single time that he's used Crazy Eyes, he loses right after.
He gets distracted.
Yeah.
It's because he's pandering to the fans.
Right.
It's his kryptonite. It weakens him, and the opponents take advantage. That's the problem.
That sounds familiar.
It just happened to be
No.
BZB that he was facing. So
I think it's different. You seem to feed off of their energy, whereas he allows it seems to drag him down. It distracts him, and he makes a crucial mistake, which always seems to cost him the match.
It's almost like he's looking for their approval.
Right.
I'm on Team Jason Knoll. So
Well, we're not saying
So are we.
that.
We root
just-
for the guy. It frustrates us to see him.
see, you guys dig deep into overthinking why things are.
Well, that's our job.
Well, it's not.
It is our job is to
We're-
stop.
we're
We
the
do the
analysts.
thinking, you do the wrestling.
That's all.
See?
That's all.
That's how it goes.
Just relax, man.
But we love Jason Knoll. We pushed for him to get the title shot.
hey,
He finally gets it, and then he loses because of Crazy Eyes.
Pookie's watching.
He should be the
Hey,
champ
Pookie,
right
I want
now.
my dollar.
Jason Knoll should be champ right now.
Yeah, I agree.
That's right.
But he's
he-
blown 2 title opportunities that he had both matches won until he brought out the Crazy Eyes.
I don't know, man. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Or
Well,
not.
next time you see him, man, just something. Knock it
Poke
out.
him in the
Yeah,
eye
yeah,
at
well,
least.
That's it. Poke him in the eye. Then he can only have Crazy Eye, and maybe he has a half better chance to win.
All right.
Get him an eye patch.
Done.
He could be the pirate. Jason,
That's
the
already
pirate.
a thing,
No,
man.
arr, you went there to do that.
Jason. the
Put a pirate on the parrot on his shoulder. I got a million. Okay. Logan Austin finally have your match against Jason. Last time you wrestled, you gave him all he could handle. How do you think this match will go?
Me first, or
Your
okay?
match.
Well, like I said, the past few months he's been beating me over and over and over and over again, and
It's gotta suck.
it does. It sucks.
You would think that you'd leave it alone at this point.
No, it's become an obsession at this point. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to beat Jason.
Do you hate all Amish people or just him?
I don't know if he's Amish, man. All I know is that
Why else he
he's
dress like that?
losing next month. I can promise.
I
that.
agree. And I got $1 on it, Matthews. If you want to sin, I don't know if Amish people even use money, I'm here. All right. Where does Adrian Pookie Matthews go now that he doesn't have a title?
He should go to the bank and give me my damn dollar.
All right. Yeah. No.
I
No.
agree.
No. Nothing else. That's good. Let's
Yeah.
Just leave it there?
going.
I think we should leave it there.
Just the dollar thing?
Yep.
Pay your debts, man.
You could give me $1 too. Oh yeah. I mean, since you're giving him
Is
Are you
Stephen
Oprah?
Powers,
Pookie, Oprah, whatever.
is he actually just a grown-up version of Eric Cartman?
Ha!
Hey, good day.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
No. What?
Yes, you know
He
what?
sounds just like him, first of all.
kind of shaped like him too.
Shaped like him.
That's mean, guys.
respect my authority.
Except he was able to grow scraggly facial hair.
Well,
where-
when Cartman grows up, Cartman's 8 years old on the show.
I'm just saying.
Just think that'd be a little
We
Steven
should get him.
Powers.
We should get him one of those little snow hats.
Sure.
Are you saying the episode where Cartman's looking for his dad, it was Stephen Powers the entire time?
It could have been.
Oh my god, yeah, they actually look like him. Oh, wow. You know, you guys, you might be right.
I tell you, with Harvard, man, we know how to dig and find the truth.
Yeah.
Eric Angel is bringing his version of chaos to New Era Wrestling, and it's affecting men like Damian Payne and Jason, and even if he's kind of a man, Stephen Powers. It may also be responsible indirectly for Dooley being the champion. Is his vision the best direction for New Era Wrestling?
No.
Not to upset the King of Heels,
Kind of
but
question.
is it his vision, or is it Rob Rising's vision?
See, I think Ralph's on. to
Does it
something.
matter, though?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Is the vision that is currently we seem to be going on,
Yes.
is it the best
No.
path? Logan says no. Why do you say no?
Do I really have to explain myself?
Yes, because I disagree.
All right, why?
Because I think it's great.
Why?
First of all, seeing War Dog finally giving up the love of his humanoid fans, going out there and wrestling the way he should wrestle. You know, Eric Angel, all the things that he's been doing. I mean, the only thing that's kind of a miscarriage would be the Dooley title reign. Yeah, it's a miscarriage of justice.
Okay.
That'd be the only thing that I disagree with, but I think that will remedy itself. I think the first time he gets into the
Dooley
ring
Charlier's
with
the
real
face.
wrestling.
The face of New Era Wrestling right now because he's the champion.
Well, until he wrestles somebody.
You know,
He
I
is.
don't-
Whoever has the belt is the face of.
No, that's not necessary.
All right, who's the face of New Era Wrestling?
Eric Angel.
Angel.
He's the man behind the curtain.
And
You get what I'm saying, though. You get what I'm trying to say.
here's the thing: whoever's
He is a figurehead.
whoever's got the
That's-
biggest impact going on at this time,
He's Eric
they're
Angel.
the face of the company. Who has the biggest impact going right now?
Double A,
Yep, it's Eric Angel.
I mean,
The Devil's Ace.
the Devil's Ace.
but it's
I'm
not a
thinking
good
of-
impact. That's not a good thing that's happening.
Doesn't matter. How many matches did he affect in some way just by his presence at the show this month?
What's good about that, guys? What?
All the fans in the seats.
Did you see
That's
how full
what's
that
good
audience
about
Well,
was?
it's not good for me. I don't want
Sure
to
it is, because your
Wow.
fans are there too. They're cheering for you.
What the-
No, I mean it's
There is room under Eric Angel's benevolent influence for everybody, even nice guys like you and me. I'm not.
Listen, I'd like to change my answer. I think the face of New Era Wrestling might be Miss Stacy. Please don't have your husband chop me.
You know, Jerry, if you could just stop with the soft stuff.
Why? What
It's
happened?
okay.
What happened now?
Jerry always has this
Jerry
tendency of calling Joey
Nope.
Kincaid soft.
No, I don't.
He
Why
sends
would
it.
Why would it be Joey Kincaid of all people? I
We
couldn't
don't
think
know.
of
We
it.
don't think it's a
Jerry
suicide
will
thing.
not.
See,
he
get
will not
out.
answer the thing. What is your problem with Joey Kincaid?
I don't have a
Jeez.
problem with Joey.
You need to stop.
I think
It's
this
time
man
to
is
stop.
one of the toughest opponents that you would ever face in that ring.
He
He is
is
a dangerous man.
So why do you think he's
Very-
soft?
I have
mean
never
man.
once said I thought
Why
he
you
was
come on?
soft. I have never once said it. What I said was
Why do you,
I thought
why
he
do you
was
send him
afraid-
all those notes and things? that
I
find
said
him so
that the
soft?
reason that him and Junsu hadn't worked together in a couple months, I think, is because they're afraid of getting gold, the tag team gold. That's what I said. And then what did they do? They reunited, and
Sounds
all of
like
a sudden they were in
soft
the. After I said that, they were back in the tag team picture and got the gold.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But I have never once said he was soft. I have never once agreed with the statement that he's soft
Now I understand.
because he's a very dangerous man, and I don't want to get hurt. again.
He
That's
calls
the-
him soft as a motivational tool. He wanted them to be champs, so
Verbal
he figured
abuse. Verbal abuse.
if I motivate him by calling him soft, they'll win the belts. And you were right.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I don't think that's you, but yeah.
You gotta give him credit for the soft stuff.
I don't know what. Yeah, what's up with that, man? Come on now.
I've never once said that. Please don't chop me. What do you mean lies? I'm not lying.
I think you could take one of his chops.
Oh, I think you should. It'll be fun.
I think as a
It's a good
birthday
try,
gift
man.
to us, we should see
You
that.
should.
How about we get the whole locker room to line up?
Ooh,
Well,
You
you
can-
say with BZB.
you can handle that, right?
Moving on.
No.
No, none of you want none of Jerry. I'll tell you right now. Behind closed doors, this is a bad man.
Look at his
Bad
face.
man.
It's a bad man right there.
Look at, calm down, Jerry. You see your fingers going. You don't hit me.
They're trying to kill me. They want to see me die. help, save me. The only one here that doesn't want to see me. No, even he said the entire locker room. They all want to kill me.
It was my idea, actually.
Hey, Toots, you need a refill here.
Thank you.
Hurry
You
up.
know,
You retire when you get 2 more years.
I'm glad we've
You
taken.
retire in 2 more years.
I'm glad we've taken this stance on underage people being in the bar.
It's ridiculous.
They-
Don't allow him to see more. He's drinking water. It's okay. He's like my nephew. It's all right. Okay.
No, he's a great name.
Like my
Yes.
nephew. Not my nephew, but like my nephew.
You want to be my nephew?
Oh, cool.
I'll adopt you.
Wait,
As a nephew?
Sure.
We're going to do that.
I thought you told me he was your paper boy.
He was, and now he's my nephew.
You guys realize.
This is my nephew Logan. Don't mess with him, Jason.
Okay, but no, you guys realize I'm still young enough where newspapers and I could never be a paperboy.
But 5 years ago,
But still.
they have just I'm your uncle. Stop it.
What?
Moving on.
Alexis Vane.
Actually, the time my grandfather was living in, they still have a paper boy
Yeah, there you
to
go.
this day.
Well, I'm not there, man.
You should. It's
I'm
good
not
for your
very
arm. Chuckles, it's good. It's good exercise. You would probably have beat Jason if you were still delivering papers. Anyway, Alexis Vane put Tony Morales in charge of Vanity Inc., saying that she's going to be watching. Told him that he has to fix it. Can he fix it, especially without BFC in the group?
Fix what?
Brother.
Fix whatever is wrong with Vanity Inc. Alexis Vane seems to think something's wrong. with it.
Everything.
She told him to fix it.
They need to do is start doing the right thing and stop cheating and stop being.
You don't think cheating is the right
is
thing?
it? First of all, who's
have you ever
calling
seen me cheat ever?
That's the problem.
That's not a problem, man.
That's why you didn't beat
I
Jason.
couldn't do it more.
You have to cheat. You have to cheat.
in
Win
this
if
match?
you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Always cheat.
A great man once said.
Well, if anybody can fix it, it's
Charlie
Tony
Sheen.
Morales.
Was Charlie Sheen the guy that said
You think?
Yeah.
See, I've lost faith.
Charlie Sheen.
I've lost.
cheating? Whatever.
It's over his head.
Anyway,
I've lost faith in Tony Morales. I just after watching him absorb a beating and taking it with a whimper, I don't see him fixing anything outside of a flat tire.
Listen, I still think Tony Morales was and is a great man. But
He broke my heart, Jerry.
he broke your heart. And that makes me sad.
I remember
Sorry, Dad.
you were geeked when I beat Tony Morales. So
Well,
yeah, it's,
Can't
that's
save
because his
myself.
paper boy did well.
All right. Okay. So
damn, actually made me feel bad.
I know he broke my heart, man.
Whatever.
I need hold on.
I need hold on.
He's a little verklempt.
I am. I'm very verklempt. We're okay. This is a good one. This is one we all have fun with. Give me your top 5 contenders for Dooley's title.
Okay.
Let's start with Ralph.
Bruce Rogers,
Number 1,
Adrian Matthews,
Pookie,
Eric Angel, number 3,
the King of Heels,
Jason at number 4,
the Amish guy.
and Kevin Price because he's a 5280 champion, number 5.
Damn, that's pretty good.
I'm leaving. No, that's whack. What about you?
I know he's sitting right here.
All right. I agree with the first two because they were the last two champions. They both lost the same night. So we'll start there. Well, Adrian Matthews, Bruce Rogers, and that's the only reason that I'm supporting Bruce Rogers being in the top 5. We have our disagreement about this. I'm going to put Arya at number 3 on my list.
Oh, come
Dude,
on.
hold on.
Come on, Jerry. We know you got a thing for.
No, I have a thing for anybody that can embarrass Dooley.
He has a thing for any girl.
That can anybody.
Oh,
that
you're one
can-
of those guys.
Anybody that can embarrass Dooley that bad has earned my respect.
Oh wait, no, I take it back. Oh wait, no, I don't. Never mind.
Yeah, because
Sorry,
what
I wasn't
saying-
really listening.
All right, number 4 on my list. I'm going to put Eric Angel in there, and I'm going to tell you right now, my number 5 will be the winner of the last man standing match.
I can see that.
All right.
So he says if you win your last
So
man
it's gonna
standing
be
match,
me,
you would be. So he got you a number 5 contender.
or Jason.
Because for me, this is the culmination of a war between you two. Whoever walks away with the victory at the end of this war makes my top 5.
Okay, that's fair. How about you?
See, I'm gonna go the other way. I see Pookie and I see Rogers, and I see a couple of losers who had their shot and they go to the bottom.
Who's
To hell with them. Number 1 contender, Eric Angel.
Okay.
Number 2 contender, I hate to say this, Jason. Number 3, I'm going with Brother Logan here.
Yes. Finally. What?
Number 4,
You guys aren't even nice when I'm here. Like, you could be nice to me and put me in your list.
I just did.
Not you,
No, I told you about these guys.
You said
See,
that
we're
the way-
being realistic. He's just
You
going
guys-
off emotions.
You need to be biased when I'm here, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
We can't be
weird.
biased.
I remember somebody else telling us that the last time.
I'm not going
man,
biased.
it's
You
2019,
lose,
and I'm
you start
offended.
over. That's how I see it.
Well, no, I mean Adrian Matthews told us that we should be biased towards him when he's on the show too.
I'm just kidding, by the way.
He can't
Except for
even,
the
he
offended
can't even
part,
pay
I
his
really-
debt.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4, that's a good one. It's 5, I got Kevin Price. 4, I got BFC. That's a good Cumberbatch at 4. Here's my top 5. And go ahead. Number 1, of course, is you.
No, I've never put you.
I would.
Um,
I almost did. I'll fight because
Balaam.
You're kidding.
What do you mean?
It's number 1.
Well, not as number 1. I'm just going in. All right, I guess I should probably think about this now. Bruce Rogers.
The schmuck.
Balaam will be at the end, but he's in there.
Okay.
Is that fair? Jason Knoll.
Yes, I disagree.
Whatever. Jason Knoll.
I disagree. And your uncle, you have to put up with this now.
Joey Kincaid.
I can live
And
with that.
Benjamin. And then Balaam at the very end.
Okay. Fix it a little bit there at the end.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know really what order.
Now, who do you think will be the guy that might take the belt?
I don't
You know
know.
where I'm going to go with this.
Like I said, Bruce Rogers. man.
Bruce
You
Rogers.
got Rogers?
That's why I would
Do you
say-
think he'll get a shot?
Oh, and also, wait, okay, I'll remove Balaam for War Dog.
Okay.
I forgot about it. Yeah,
He's easy to forget.
that's mean. But all right,
Well, he's so old.
But true, though.
what does that have to do with anything?
He's
Old
old.
people are easy to forget.
But he's real old.
I mean, we should like dump him in a nursing
When
home. or something?
Damien
What's
was
up with
born,
this?
the Dead Sea was just sick.
He just had a cold.
He's old.
Oh, we just wished him what
Who do you think- who do you think-
5,931st birthday recently.
Who do you think? Because Rogers is a good guy, but see, my thing is, I can't name one former New Era champion that got a rematch. So I don't think,
Morales is a 2-time champion.
but he hasn't had.
But it wasn't a
Did he-
rematch.
Yeah, he didn't get a rematch like right after.
He got a
was up.
shot down the road.
He got
again,
that- yeah,
but-
years
Yeah,
later.
no, but you're saying that former champions aren't getting rematches.
Years,
No
years or
automatic
months later,
rematch
they
clause.
do, but
But
yeah.
here's the thing: if we went by the rematch clause, technically Bruce Rogers should be taking on, should have taken Dooley on
Last month.
this last show.
Yeah.
But instead, the challenge was issued and Arya came out of the audience.
That's another thing about that.
His power
How
protecting.
Power, yeah,
That was
Power,
very convenient.
yeah, he put.
How did- how did
he
a-
put
how did a
Bruce
wrestler-
with Logan.
And how did the wrestler just
distracted.
happen to be in the crowd that night?
Yeah,
He had to be set up.
thinking back.
So then let me ask you this. So does this mean that he is going to get a string of cupcakes
Oh yeah,
for a while? Just
he's
to
gonna be
keep
like
the belt for a
Rocky.
while?
What Rocky was in Rocky 3. He's
So
eventually-
Dooley versus BZB this month? Is that what we're
probably
doing? Maybe you bring back AJ for their vengeance match or something like that?
something like that. Yeah,
If I may, I have Miss Stacy's 5. Benjamin, Kincaid, Dorian, June Sue, and Miss Stacy. She said she'll
Okay, actually, I'm changing mine to her list. Literally, I forgot all. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Her
She
list.
said she will definitely kick his ass in a street fight. I would love to see that myself.
I would take Dorian off that list, though.
Uh-uh.
No, Dorian
That was
has.
the one guy I forgot.
Here's my thing with Dorian. Unlimited potential. But he always seems to find a way to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. He just doesn't seem to have that extra gear to
that
get him
killer
over the top.
instinct.
Yeah.
What about Duff Doyle, guys? We haven't talked about
Well, him
at all.
too. Ever since he lost the belt, Duff has been on a downward slide.
So
Not to a point where even some of his fans aren't really.
Yeah. There's like 4 people in the militia now. They used to have 20 people, and now there's like 4 orange hats.
as we pointed out with Jason Knoll, he needs to stop doing the crazy house. With Duff Doyle, he needs to stop
That
coming out to that music.
And you must hate that music.
All right, here's a funny story. Around a year ago, I was wrestling Big Guns, and he gave me a German suplex, and I landed on my head, and I'm positive I had a concussion. But Yeah, there was like this random like white flash, and for whatever reason, the only thing I could hear was his theme song.
Oh my god.
That was
Poor
not
thing.
that was not playing.
You poor
And it's
thing.
just in my head, and I was just like brain dead listening to this. And
That,
Oh
that
my
might have
God.
just been the afterlife. You're ready to hell.
Do you see what your music has done, Duff?
You almost killed this young
it's true, man.
superstar
It's
here.
true. Like that's the one thing so far. Like
Figures
one of
if he
the
can't
things
beat him
we
in the
agree
mat, he's gonna take him out somehow.
And I took a bottle full of pills if I had to.
on. Oh Jesus!
Well,
All
that
right.
got dark and depressing. I need another drink. Jessica, please.
I'd say what kind of pills?
Yeah, Jessica may have another.
What
Thank
were
you.
you thinking? Huh?
They might be good happy pills. I don't know.
We're talking about
They exist.
vitamins.
You're too young to know.
Just keep taking your Flintstones.
Just drink your water. Be quiet. Uncle Big Guy's got your back.
The regular or the chewable?
Our next segment:
Chewable. It's a show for now.
questions from the humanoids
That was yours.
that they send in
Cool.
for us
Let's
to
do it, man.
because they need help. So we have to. And
Okay.
we got the
Thank you,
answer.
So you got this first question.
Thank you, Jessica.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh wait. For those of you that are like about to click off or whatever because we're doing the question part, but it's a thing that I've seen happen sometimes.
It better not
Okay.
click off.
Because this is the single most important piece of information on all of the internet. What is it?
Thank you. I don't really just read the questions or where you
I
want.
don't know. I didn't see it. Let's see it.
Oh, okay. Scared me there. All right. First question comes from Luke Fundelberg from Tyndale. He asks, after having so much trouble against the women, 1 in 4 by his count, can Dooley defend the belt against a man?
Nope.
Nope.
I'll tell you why. Candice and Mariah are
I
number
built it up
one and
too
number
big,
two
guys.
for his title.
Well, there's more than one question.
I built it up, man.
You kind of did.
Yeah, I should have.
But it's what do you think? Can he beat any man on the roster?
You can't beat anyone fair and square. So
There you go.
man or woman.
You think he can? How long can he hold on to the belt cheap?
I mean, I can't.
He's pretty
believe
good at it.
It's lasted as long as it has now.
Yeah, I actually thought he was going to lose last month to the what was her name?
Aria Aurora.
Ari, of course you know. All right, Martin Sugar from Sweetsville asks.
Martin
He's
Sugar.
a hell of a guy, isn't he?
Didn't you deliver paper to him too?
Martin Sugar.
Yeah, they're
Oh man. Oh.
from Sweetsville. I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
Did
Uh,
Illinois.
There you go.
You're stretching that.
Actually,
Did Benedict
and it-
Sugar from
Sweetsville.
Sweetsville? Come on now, man.
Oh, it's a coincidence.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't make them up. Kind of. But
You typed, alright, for those of you watching, he typed like their questions
I cut and pasted your questions.
into his
Onto
phone,
my phone.
that he sent to himself.
No, that,
No,
that is not
it's
true.
sent to Ralph and Jerry's.
No, I don't believe it.
Then where's my
This
name?
is not Fox News. We do not do
We do the real on this.
The real.
That's right.
See, look, I've got it right here in mine because he sent it to us.
See?
Okay, anyway.
I want to send it to you, but you're not.
What was Mr. Sugar from
Thank
Sweetsville have
God.
to say?
Thank God.
Did Vanity Inc. losing the tag titles to the Night Terrors ruin the division?
Nah.
See, I think it did because name another team in New Era without Vanity Inc. and now that Dooley and AJ have broken up.
Dorian and Duff.
Well, first of all, they got whooped by the Night Terrors last month.
You said name another tag team, man. I named another.
And are they really a tag team?
They
It's
were a
just
tag team.
two
yeah.
wrestlers that they threw together.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like
Excuse us. Breaking news.
free ticket to the cutest waitress ever. Ah,
Oh, you're watching this.
New,
right now?
new era just
I'm
rolls.
watching the comments.
You're gonna start
'cause I can actually
commenting
see
yourself?
them.
Come here, Jesse.
stand over there by Ralph there, Penelope, whoever he is. This is the youngest old waitress ever. She's 47. Just announced that you get a free ticket into New Era this month. Good job.
Okay, you can go back now.
Back to the point. Yeah, I just don't see. To me, Duff and Dorian were just thrown
I
together.
get it, man. I get it.
This is kind of why I was pushing so hard. Not only that I think that you and Balin would be a good mix, but War Dog and Creed. I think we need some more tag teams, some regular tag teams. Otherwise, I mean, there's really no division. Right now, the top contenders for this belt are guys who don't wrestle regularly in New Era. It would be like bringing Dot Mob in, or
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get it, man. I hear you. I agree with you, pretty much.
so that's why with Vanity Inc. I'm not like overly praising Vanity Inc. But at least there was them. There was a couple of other viable contenders, and yeah, I love tag team wrestling. I would love to see it.
flourished.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? You think it's ruined, or
I don't think it's ruined.
what do they got to do to save
I
it?
think we've reached a crossroads. We can move forward and strengthen our tag team division, or it could end up ruined. But I don't think the Night Terrors winning the belts is the ruination of the division.
Well,
I think
I don't
it's a
say it
good
like
thing.
I'm blaming them. I'm just
No,
saying
I know. I'm
the
just saying.
circumstance.
I think that they are a good thing for those tag titles.
Yeah.
Now that they've held them,
Well, they're good champions. They're fine
there's a lot of
champions.
people out there that thought that these belts were just introduced to make Tony and Cumberbatch look good
Yeah.
and feel good. And now the Night Terrors have the belts. We know that's not true. We know these belts were actually brought in for the competition to go after them. What do we do from here, though? We
Yeah, that's
strengthen
the
our
question.
division. We need to put quality teams together, not just throw-togethers. Because I think Damon and Jason Knoll, while they did make some entertaining moments in that ring, I don't think that they were a quality team per se. They're good on their own. If we're going to put them into teams, we need to find the appropriate tag team partners for them, which is part of the reason I have stated that I think Logan Austin would be good in a tag team. I think he would help strengthen the tag team
All right,
division.
I've given 2 suggestions. Give me, using the New Era roster, put together a tag team that you think could make a run at the Night Terrors.
Bruce and Hunter.
Bruce and Hunter would be one. Well, they already are a semi-regular.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
But if you put Hunter
Kevin
with,
Price and Dory.
See, that would be interesting.
yeah,
That would be really interesting.
if we don't put our Flying Hawaiian in there with Balaam Lynch, we could do Balaam Lynch and Damon Ace.
There you go.
That's
That's
good.
good.
I
That's
actually
really
think that'd be a
The
really
big
good
guy and the
too.
speed guy.
Yep, there you go.
Might be kind of interesting.
Mhm.
All right.
That was like the smartest thing you've said.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't make me.
That'd be the last one.
Okay.
Wait, why'd you distract me for that? You could have just done it.
Because
Why was
I-
I gonna stop you?
Because you always cheat. I'm trying to teach you.
Man, I don't always cheat.
That's what I'm teaching you. You need to start.
Oh, you're saying
I cheated,
Not really.
and I got the last copy.
What, you think I was gonna interrupt your class?
Well, of course not, because you're a good kid.
Right.
All right. Jabrika Jabata from the Korean convenience store down the block asks, does Jason Knoll have the right to... Wait a minute. Yeah, this is from I guess 2 months ago. Does Jason Knoll have the right to shove his partner Damon Ace off? After the 2 months ago when they had their match. And
I think we already discussed this.
I know this was a typo, but we're going to get into it again. Because I want to get into the whole thing with Jason Knoll. Because to me, ideally, he's a tag team wrestler.
Oh,
But based off of him and Damon Ace and the way he ended things, you know what I mean? Damon Ace wrestled the entire match, carried the thing,
That's
and
all
then Jason Knoll shoved him out of the way and got upset at him when they lost.
So
Does he have the temperament to even be a tag team wrestler?
Jason?
So, forgive me, I've had.
No, I think
concussions.
Jason Knoll needs to be on a single wrestler.
You think so?
I think he has a potential to be at least the 5280 champion.
I agree.
I mean, if he really focused and stopped pandering to the humanoids out there, the Hamanagers, he could be the NEW champion.
See,
But,
I'd love to
it's-
see him and Dorian as a team, but I don't know. Especially younger guy. I don't. Jason
I
doesn't
don't
seem
see
like
that
he would work.
mentioned. I don't
Yeah.
see that mentioned at all.
You know, here's my thing. I mean, while I agree that he's great as a singles wrestler, I also agree that he would do okay in a tag team with the right partner.
Right.
You seem to think that it should be War Dog and Xander Creed. I disagree. I think Jason Knoll and Xander Creed would probably be a better team.
See, I thought you were gonna say
That
Jason
might
Knoll and War Dog.
Yeah,
Jason
see, I
Knoll
don't
and
think
War
that
Dog
would
have
work.
been a team before. I'm not going to get into the team that I saw them as because it was a little scary. But honestly, I think that if you put Jason Knoll and Xander Creed into a tag team, you would have
Well,
magic.
wait a minute.
Maybe.
Wait a minute,
Creed's
wait a
enough
minute.
of a veteran that
Wait a minute. Why would it be scary for War Dog and
The tag team they were before.
well, isn't
But-
that what we want? Isn't that
They were
something
like
that
they were like little puppy dogs. Okay, their gimmicks were in that tag team.
Jessica.
Let's not go there again.
Me and
Okay.
Logan up here with another
Okay.
all right?
water and a vodka for me.
Oh God, thank you.
Don't get it mixed up because if I
Yeah,
drink water, I'll throw up.
I'm gonna let Brother Ralph answer this
I'm
question.
allergic.
I know George is no longer on Team Tony, but his brother Ralph.
You know what? I have watched Tony Morales when he basically started in RMCW. I watched him with his first
All
title.
mine on the rocks.
Thank you.
I've seen him basically grow as a wrestler. I'll always be a Tony Morales fan. There ain't no doubt about it, and Tony knows that.
My cup was darker. It is.
All right, I believe you.
Stacy asked that.
All right. Jay from Cincinnati asks.
Man, that guy asked some great questions.
She does, doesn't he? Jay from Cincinnati, you get it?
It's not funny.
He asks, "What the hell is Rumspringa?"
I was going to ask you that too.
What?
Jessica, where's my ice?
You can't serve vodka like that.
See, you're gonna lose your ticket.
There you- I'm not gonna tip you now.
Just to help you out, Rumspringa is when the Amish people get to leave Amish land and go live out in the real world for a period of time, and they get to. That's what you were doing before you started wearing the white shirt. And Rumspringa, come on. He also asks, "Why doesn't Jason get a title shot?" I mean, he has beaten everyone he's faced, and after raising a barn in the morning and driving to the show in a horse and buggy, he deserves a shot. Well, we all had you in the top 5.
I mean, no, we still have stuff we have to finish.
That's true. So, not at least not until after Logan beats you.
There you go. Exactly. That was pathetic. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
It's
No,
I don't want to do it again. It's
Well, I wasn't offering.
I think in this case it goes raise the
Thank you,
ring
Justin.
on Monday, soon raise another.
wait, I missed it. What?
Raise the ring on.
I think in this case it
What,
goes
are we doing like tongue twisters now?
no.
It's an Amish thing.
Raise the ring on Monday, soon he'll do another.
No,
It's a Weird Al song.
we know what it is.
I didn't know.
Yeah, somebody didn't know.
The dude's like 15 years old. He ain't gonna know a lot
He
of
did a
things.
parody of a
This is
song.
my
It's
third
called
year being
Amish
16,
Paradise.
actually.
He's 16 to the third power.
32.
Okay,
All right.
I think
Alright, so-
So,
you started.
no
hurting yourself.
idea when he gets a shot. Title shot.
Well, you know what? When Dooley grows a set, maybe he'll get a title shot.
That's true. I mean, you know what?
You think that's gonna happen, huh?
To defend Dooley here, why would you?
Listen,
Why would you want to wrestle him?
listen, the way Dooley is doing
It's a
things,
bad matchup for Dooley.
You know who's getting challenged?
Any
next year?
matchup with Dooley's in is gonna be a bad matchup for Dooley.
Yes.
You
He
think,
struggled against a woman, dude.
you think BZB
A
could
woman
take him?
who debuted.
I'm not sure BZB couldn't take it.
I think BZB might.
BZB has improved in the last couple of months.
I think BZB could take him.
Yeah, but the way Dooley is doing things, his next opponent, he's going to challenge Jessica.
Jessica could take it.
We know that. Dooley
Jessica,
doesn't.
she's my bouncer too. If somebody gets out of hand, so you watch your ass. If she gets out of hand, she'll take you out. She knows karate and shit.
So you know, whenever, like I said, whenever he grows a set and Stephen Powers decides,
Wait, who's saying like they think BZB could?
I think BZB could take Dooley in a match.
I'm not gonna listen to anything you say ever.
I do. I think he has improved, and I think Dooley would overlook him, and I think he would surprise him.
No. Moving on.
He disagrees. Super announcer. Oh, wait, forget that. Before that, future video game mogul Isaiah B. from Lakewood asks, "What makes Bruce Rogers a schmuck?"
Schmuck.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and take this one, brother Jerry.
Have you not been paying attention all this time? I mean, you watch this guy in that ring. Not only did he get the belt, but then he turned his back on Dooley Trailer and lost the belt 10 seconds after getting the belt. That's a very schmuckish accent right
It's
there.
not his
You
fault.
always
Of course it's
watch
his
your
fault.
back.
How's it his fault?
I'll tell you this, because here's me. Okay, I win the belt. Pat Caesar raises my hand. I snatch the belt. I'm out.
You're not expecting someone to do what
I am expecting someone to do.
No, you are, but like I'm
That's
talking
why-
in general.
That's why he's a schmuck, and I'm not.
When you have the gold, you always have to expect that there is a target on you.
Yep.
At any given time, somebody might show up and take advantage
Yep.
of that.
But
I'm glad everyone is watching this so they know that we don't always agree.
We don't- not always.
anything.
Oh, no.
I don't nothing so far. You said something that was cool. and I don't remember.
See,
what it
you
was,
agreed.
but-
I said, Bama, we
He's talking
That's
about
it,
us.
Yeah.
Ralph is disagreeing.
No, but he
respectfully
wrestled.
disagreeing
He
with us.
wrestled a long match. It was like, wasn't it the Iron Man match or whatever the case was?
Yeah.
2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah, he wrestled the match of his life
and he's tired and he's exhausted.
and still comes out a loser.
That's not his fault.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Also, not to mention, Billy came up behind
Let
him.
me ask you this.
You know, I never agree with the kid, but this one time I'm gonna have to.
Let me ask you this.
What do you mean? We've never talked. Uh-huh.
Let me ask you this. Is being a schmuck something that's your fault? Or is it something you're just born with, like
Can
a
you give
birth
me?
defect?
Can you give me your definition of schmuck?
A guy who always is just kind of a born loser. He can only go somehow.
Well, that's not him.
Here's
He won.
here's the top, right? Just can't quite. He can come real close. Can't quite. And even when he does get over the top, choom, right in 10 seconds later, he's back to Schmucksville.
So I'm pretty sure everyone's been through this.
Not me.
So,
I've never lost anything 10 minutes after I won it.
No.
10 seconds after I won it.
it's not his fault, man.
But it doesn't. That's what I'm telling you. It's not something that's your fault. You know, it's like being left-handed.
It's
It's not your fault you're left-handed.
It's like a disease,
You
right?
just he's got terminal schmuckness.
Okay, moving
Oh
on.
my god! Wow, I feel like I just got another concussion.
He's from Schmucksylvania.
And we're talking about a guy
Oh.
that was literally a transitional champion. He was champion for what, 10 seconds?
He's worse than Ronnie Garvin.
At least he was champion. I've never been champion.
Not yet.
So what does that make me if he's so bad?
You're a future champion.
So is he.
No, he's not.
He could be.
No, he's not.
You don't know?
I do.
Okay, if you want to,
I can see.
you want to give me the Powerball numbers?
When
since
I
you
look
can
at
see,
no,
see
but
into the future.
I don't see that. But when I look at somebody, I can tell where their ceiling is.
Okay,
And
let's move
he's
on.
smacked up against that ceiling real hard.
No, we're talking about this for the rest of the show.
Rest of the show, it's all schmuck talk. Okay. We'll move on.
Wow, Ralph's in a bad mood today, huh?
Super
Let's
announcer
talk about the schmuck.
and the new voice of reason, Josh Spicer asks.
Oh,
That
You
guy's
don't,
cool.
you don't like Spicer?
I do.
Spicy's awesome.
He's a good guy.
Adrian Matthews and Bruce Rogers both earned title shots by virtue of a rematch. Who deserves the first shot at Dooley?
First former champion.
So Pookie.
I would give it to Adrian.
I would too. Because Adrian has a chance of
No, you know what? I take that back. Bruce Rogers should get it first.
Actually,
he
you
was
know
the
what?
last champion.
In all honesty, and I'm not picking on Rogers here,
Yeah, you are.
Rogers and Matthews should have to wrestle again. And the winner should get the title shot.
I
That's
disagree
unfair.
with everything you guys have said.
Yeah, you sound like me usually.
What's
No,
your,
we're
what's
not
your
gonna do
solution there?
Triple threat.
There you go.
It might work.
See, I think he's the smartest one.
But
here.
my problem with the triple threat here is that allows Dooley a chance to sneak in, do nothing the entire match, and get a
Yeah.
cheap pin.
Triple threats are my least favorite.
Right.
match. Because I could go in there champion, not lose the match,
and lose the belt.
and someone else walks
Yeah.
with the champion.
Triple
I
threat
hate-
matches
I
are
hate
great.
those matches.
They're great for the fans, but they're not so good for the wrestlers, in my opinion.
But it's the fairest way to get both of them their rematches in instead of saying, well, we're going to let him have his
Yeah.
rematch first and then you can
I
have
don't know. I
yours.
think due to the circumstances, I'd love to see. First of all, they wrestled some great matches. I'd love to just see Pookie and Matthews wrestle again.
So would I.
Pookie is Matthews.
Pookie, well, he can wrestle himself. Pookie and
Rogers.
Rogers.
Right.
I'd love to see them wrestle.
Anyone ask you where that came from?
Pookie? That's what they called him back in the hood.
When Adrian
There was
was
actually
included.
there was a fan pull out, and Pookie's one that won.
Why was that an option in the fan poll?
Because it was his nickname from back in the hood.
When Adrian was in the
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We don't
that
know
clears
Adrian.
everything up, man. We're good.
Man, he kept a lot.
Matthews got the street cred like crazy, man. He's like Tupac down the hood.
Man, he had you snowed, didn't he?
Huh?
He had you
I
snowed.
know you thought he was a nice guy. Didn't I try to warn you? I don't want to get back to that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right. Next up, Kansas Big Basketball up from Hoopsylvania asks,
I like
Who's-
it.
So
"Who's that big hoss running the merch, and why hasn't he been in the ring yet?"
Great question.
You enlighten us.
Who
I
is
don't
it?
know. He just looks like he might be good.
who is it?
I don't know the big guy that's over in the merch, and he's like 6'8",
We don't have
6'12",
real sweaty, and
hairy.
hairy.
He's a big bearded man.
Yeah,
Can't say I've seen.
He sells my shirts though,
he
so
does sell his shirts.
that's
Oh,
why I
have
like
you- have you seen him?
He's a good guy.
I've seen him over there selling shirts, but
See,
I'm usually right there with you guys.
we get him in the ring, and we team him up with Dorian. There's your tag team.
Okay. I
How about he
know
gets a
that
title shot? I want the merch guy to get a title shot. He's my number one.
There you go.
Merch guy.
Changing the list. Merch guy, you're number one. You know what he wrestles
Man,
too?
teenagers.
He should have a shirt that just says merch guy, and that should be what they announce him.
There
as.
you go. There you go. Yeah.
Merch guy likes ice cream dates. He told us so on the post.
I know he propositioned me on He did. He wanted me to go out with him.
He was talking about me first off.
No,
not
but
that I'm in competition.
But he switched. He dumped you in a heartbeat when he saw me.
No.
All right.
I don't think
Is
there's
that
enough
on
room
here?
for us to
I
be
was
here
really
without
hoping that
reading
was
those.
No kidding.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
The one.
The fans write the questions, not me.
That was a question that
What?
he asked.
Then who asked?
The merch guy
Oh, yeah. Yes.
or lady or whatever.
No, that was Cranjus Big Basketball. You're right.
No, not this clip.
Anyway,
Anyway, moving on.
Tammy Bunderballs from Lower Scrotumville asks,
Oh my god.
Spears for days and super kicks are going to define that last man standing match. We've seen Logan's best. We've seen Sin's best. What will Logan need to do to walk away with that coveted 10 count?
Bring a sledgehammer.
An army.
That would work.
It's an option.
Bring some backup.
I tell you,
If I was you, I'd bring Eric Angel.
Look under the corner
Secret weapon.
Why would I bring Eric Angel involved?
by where I'm sitting. Look under the ring. Under there, something.
Like what?
Just
No, tell me what's.
you'll know when you see.
I swear, if it's something that's not gonna help me,
It'll help.
it's just a pillow.
Well, there might be one of those too, but there'll be something in the pillow.
Why would you
Bars
bring,
of soap. Anyways, what's up?
Why would you bring Eric Angel? I think we learned a couple months ago that he can be considered a weapon,
He's a
and he's
weapon.
a very useful weapon when directed properly.
I don't. Man, he uses what Lilith.
Yeah, you bring her.
I don't like that, man. I'm pretty like I'm not a cheater. dude.
Okay, but listen, this is the last man
Are you-
standing
are
match.
you- are you-
This would
There's
not
no
be cheating.
rules.
There's no rules.
Still, man.
It's not cheating.
I'm gonna be the one. I'm not gonna have anyone else do my work for me.
And this right here is another
Because I'm
reason
not
why
a
I don't
cheater.
think-
That's how you made.
I
That's how
need
you
to
know
know.
you
how
made
is
it.
it
I
cheating
need.
in an
I.
LDQ
It doesn't
match?
even matter. I need to win this, not someone else.
So
I
you,
need to do it for me. Like I don't care.
so you never, you don't believe in having other people do stuff for you.
No.
Okay,
That's
Just
why the
good.
horseman. That's why the
no
horseman.
more water for.
See, that's why the horseman was
That's
so
fine.
successful.
I'll get up and
Right.
get my.
I'm
own
just
one.
kidding. Get him some.
I thought you were gonna bring up how you had to give me a ride here. Have fun walking home.
You're my nephew. I have to look out for you. It's all right. All right. David Krappenschitz from Golgotha asks.
What was the last name?
David Krappenschitz
I like.
From Golgotha.
from Golgotha. I'll tell you what Golgotha is later.
Where'd you? Oh, we'll talk later.
These come from one of our sponsors, Dogwear, makers of the fine hats and shirts that we sometimes wear.
Unintentionally went into a sponsorship there. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with popping our sponsors once in a while.
Cheap pop.
Anyway, David Krappenschitz from Golgotha, I love saying that, asks, between Damon Ace and Balaam Lynx, which rookie has the biggest upside?
Damon Ace.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Over Balaam?
Oh yeah.
I don't know about that.
How many times did you count Damon Ace cheating in that match?
17.
How many times have you counted Balaam Lynx cheating in his
Oh,
match?
I haven't counted, but I'm sure he does.
Okay. Damon Ace has started to be honest about it, right?
Damon Ace still doesn't realize he cheated.
Oh no, he admitted some of it.
No,
What do you
he
do?
doesn't realize that when he's doing things wrong. That's why I don't think he has this big an upside. Nice kid, lots of physical ability.
Don't get me wrong, Balaam Lynx took a hell of a beating. He looked
Kinda
good
has
taking that.
Kind of has a
beating.
5-cent head.
But Damon Ace has put up a fight.
The thing, well, both of them, like, they both wrestled Jason and both lost. We're on the same level, in a sense. But that kind of, since I've been in there, since I've been at New Era longer, that kind of makes me look bad. I don't know, man. Is it my hair?
So
Are my teeth not white enough?
no, that with the hair.
Or is it like the Great Falls?
The men-
or the
the men-
bedrock
yeah,
of my
but-
life, eroding beneath me? No, I'm just kidding. They're both cool. I like them.
Seriously, who's the bun?
I like the bun.
Who do you have?
I think we all.
I said Damon Ace.
I know.
Yeah, I think we both said Damon Ace
Damon
over
Ace?
here. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Balaam. And,
I like them both equally.
and you're running for political office apparently.
Although to be fair,
How'd you come up with that?
That's a very diplomatic answer.
What?
Just now.
Whatever, man.
to be fair, out of the three, the Flying Hawaiian, Balaam Lynx, and Damon Ace, only one of them did not feel the spear yet, and I think he needs to.
Oh, I'm with that.
Yeah.
I think everybody should.
Damon
be
didn't
speared.
end up getting speared.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Everybody should
Have
take a
that.
spear once or twice in your life, except me.
It's fun. It's a blast, actually.
Yeah. Especially through a table. Well, you need to go through the table.
Yeah, into a table.
You need to try it again and go through the table this time.
Yeah. I mean, I might feel.
You might
better
get your
to go
shot
through it.
this next show. You never know.
What, to get speared through a table?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, dude, the first opportunity I see.
There you go. You do it for, and then get up and point at me.
What do you mean, get up? You think I'm getting up? What the hell?
It's easy, ain't it?
Man, when you can see that table, it's nap time.
Lilith from Grimsville. She asks, can we take a second to fucking respect Benjamin fucking Crumberbatch? Where he's going with his new rogue lone wolf path that he's chosen? He should be in the running for a title shot.
Gonna fix that in post. Oh, it's live. Right
Yeah.
on.
Dude, I don't care.
Uh,
The FCC and the
What's Benjamin Frederick? You made me forget. Like, what did you even
just
ask?
call him BFC.
Yeah.
She said, should we all respect BFC
yeah, I
and the
love
new
the
path that
way
he's going, leaving Vanity Inc.
I love the way he's on his own and,
Yeah, I kind of do too.
and his
He kind of
whole-
come as far as he could.
his attitude.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not coming out to
That's why I had him in my top 5.
his speaking of cheesy music, his cheesy music.
Yeah, his music, just that alone was a huge upgrade.
Yeah.
That
But no, I
listen to
love
news
how
was-
he's
was
coming
not
out
at
and
it.
he's not paying attention to anybody except his opponent in the ring.
See,
I like that.
exactly. This is what Jason Knoll needs. He needs to do like what Cumberbatch is doing. Cumberbatch doesn't care about what the humanoids think or anything. He just goes out there and takes care of business.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Now.
now you agree. So don't panic.
From what I see.
Don't worry about the humans. I'm talking about you. Don't worry about the humanoids. Don't listen to them
Why do you call them humanoids, man?
because they're not quite. They're like schmucks.
Wait, the people that are sitting in the crowd?
90% of them.
Well-
There's one or two. Sean's okay.
He's all right.
Jared is okay.
You guys are sitting in the crowd too. What do you mean?
Yeah, but we're the cool
We have our
people.
own section. We represent the intelligent.
Oh, you're the cool kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the cool kids.
When Eric Angel comes out, he
He
disrespects
knows
everyone
that.
else, comes to us, says, these are my people, to our section. Because
I feel like that doesn't make you the cool kids.
It
guys.
does.
I'm
Oh, it
sorry.
does.
I'm
It
sorry.
does.
It does.
When
Look
you're
at
being
the shade.
recognized by the face of New Era,
By the king.
by the
When
king,
Eric Angel gave me a hug,
I'm giving you a hug.
but in front of everybody, though.
Okay. Yeah. No, I get paid for that usually. Anyways.
I do want to point out that
that check.
I do want to point out you probably will not get this reference, okay? Since Benny left the Jets, he's got a new attitude.
Benny and the Jets. I got
Yeah.
it. Man. I got it. Yeah.
Wow,
I'm impressed.
I am too.
Here's for the old
Oh,
school reference.
man.
Oh, you were applauding me. I thought you were applauding him for
You can
getting
hear how you.
it.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, I,
All right. Now our most popular segment, the segment I know that you've been waiting for. Who you got?
I think we should give everybody a heads up, though. Your favorite part of who you got, not on the list this month. We'll explain later.
What does that mean? What?
Well,
I'll explain now.
I don't keep up, man.
I'll explain now, and shame on you.
I'm sorry, man.
We
you're
usually
suspect.
in who you got. We usually have every month Candace and Mariah
Oh,
versus
okay.
Dooley and
Yeah,
AJ.
no, I knew that actually.
But now that AJ is apparently gone, can't really do it anymore. So I left it off the list this time.
Candace and Mariah win.
They always win.
Yeah. So
Well, actually, they
No,
did
they
lose
lost
once.
once.
The one when it was the match involving farm animals.
Yeah.
We had to give that one to Dooley.
Oh, I do. I know the segment now.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, who you got? Joey Kincaid versus the Sandman. Keg of beer on a pole match. Who you got?
Sandman.
Who asked this?
Oh, these are just don't worry about who
Fantasy
asked.
Who
matchups.
came up with this?
I did.
You know that happened, right?
Yeah, but not with a
Joey
keg of
Kincaid?
beer. Not with a keg of beer on the pole.
Okay.
See, that's the whole thing.
I have to agree with Brother Ralph. If you introduce the cake of beer,
That
Sandman
tips it the
wins
wrong
this.
way.
Yeah.
I can't. No, Joey Kincaid wins. Easy.
Really?
I-
Joey's not that big a drinker.
Yeah.
Sandman probably won't even be able to stand up, man.
But Sandman would do well. We got this is in their primes. This isn't like today.
Okay. Still, man.
Jessica could
Still.
take Sandman today.
Listen, that cake of beer was like a river of superpowers for Sandman
Yeah.
back then.
You think he's gonna be able to? Oh, you did say. All right.
Well, the
Whatever.
prime, yeah, it's Sandman.
Hypothetical.
Yeah.
No.
We love you, Joey. We're not saying you're soft.
I'll
like
say
some
this,
people.
yeah. Joey, if it was almost any other kind of match, I'd probably pick you.
Agreed. Definitely
You
100%.
introduce the beer to it. I never drank with Joey, but if you ever want to go, I mean,
It's his spinach. That's what it is, like Popeye.
that would be fun to get drunk with
Beer.
Joey.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
You know
I
how
will
hard
not
his
be there
chops
with
will
you
be?
guys.
They'd probably be harder than they already are.
Just sit on his left. He's right-handed.
Talking about Sandman or Joey?
You remember when Joey was on the show where I said?
Yeah, that's true.
I remember where you guys put me that day.
Yeah, that's right. Where you belong. All right. Animal Sam versus BZB. Falls Count Anywhere. Who you got?
BZB.
Shit.
Yeah, probably me too. Although Animal Sam looked pretty good against Morales.
Was there any specific like match type this was, or just?
Falls Count Anywhere.
Oh,
BZB.
yeah.
No, maybe not. Animal Sam has
This
a
is the
what's
manager.
a Crazy Daisy.
Yeah, one thing Daisy kind of tips it in his face.
Yeah, I think so too. So
Like I said, he actually looked pretty good against Morales. He lost, but
I'll have to go with the albino.
yeah,
I got nothing, guys. I don't know.
no pick.
I really don't have any.
What about you?
Sure, I'll pick Daisy in this.
Daisy
go.
wins actually.
Daisy the winner.
I choose the referee. How about that?
Here's
Really?
one. Here's one for you. Logan Austin, the Flying Hawaiian, against Brian Pillman. Flying
Oh.
Brian Pillman.
Brian Pillman. Are you serious?
Wait,
No,
wait.
Is this a question?
When they're
Okay.
both, when he's
Either way,
Wait.
when he is in his first year as you are.
Either way, man. Brian Pillman.
I don't know about that.
This is not
Okay, I was just gonna ask you which version of Brian Pillman,
The
the WCW one, or
WCW, yeah, Flying Brian Pillman, not the
okay.
That's
This
a
was
good
before
one.
he
There's-
not the
went
loose cannon.
nuts.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is in his first year
Oh,
when he was jobbing to.
I would go with Logan.
I would too.
yeah.
You guys.
Listen, when he went loose
I would.
cannon, that's when all bets were off.
See,
But during
you
that
gotta
first
remember,
year, he
he's-
was
He's pandering to the fans.
right.
And he was
Go
kind
get
of
this
a,
guy.
he was kind of a one-trick pony.
You guys
That's
ain't-
really good.
Listen, even Miss Stacy chooses you over.
You guys don't have to lie because I'm here.
I don't have to
I'm not
lie.
lying. When have I ever lied?
No.
Yeah.
No, we were saying,
Never-
you know,
You don't want
you,
me to bring
if we
that
were-
up.
I am a bastion.
if we were saying you against the young Shawn Michaels, you know, I'm gonna take Shawn.
Yeah.
I don't know about that either.
But you know,
Oh,
Are you
come
kidding
on.
me?
Are you kidding me?
Get out, man.
If they were in their first year,
I'm gonna take over the show.
before he was even in the AWA,
listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Nah, I'd
It's
still
more
take
fun.
Shawn.
Marty
tell the
Jannetty was
truth.
better than Shawn at first.
It really is.
Oh, you're.
At first
What do
he
you mean?
was.
you ever
Take
watched
that
Hook?
liquor away from him.
What's that?
You
Drunk.
ever watched Hook?
Like the movie?
The movie with Robin
Robin
Williams as
yeah.
Peter Pan?
Yes.
Okay. Hook tells the kids the truth while he's training them to love him
Yeah.
because it's more fun to tell the truth.
Yep.
Because if I lie to you, sure, I can swing you my way. But if I tell you the truth, you realize that there's absolutely no choice sometimes.
Okay.
There you
How
go.
do I know if you're telling the truth or not? Is the question.
His lips are moving.
That should be the first one.
That was
With all of us.
That was a nice little.
But
that
no,
was
I'd
good.
still take
Hey.
you over Brian Pillman.
Yeah, I agree.
You guys are nuts.
What is with you? We're picking you and you're going against us.
Because
Didn't
it's
he
dumb,
just
guys.
not earlier just get upset because we didn't pick him?
That was a bit.
Jessica, are you sure this is water?
That was a bit, guys.
I think the kid's done. The kid's drunk.
I think so too.
Jessica, you're supposed to not serve this guest.
All right, here we
vodka.
go. Pizza versus tacos. Who you got?
Tacos.
Tacos.
Pizza. Just can't agree on anything.
Do you put pineapple on the pizza?
Yeah, dude.
Oh god.
That's bomb. Are you kidding me?
Actually, I actually like
Actually,
Yeah,
that.
it's
I'm
good.
okay with pineapple.
And like ham, the ham
Yeah.
pineapple?
ham is good.
With pineapple.
Yeah.
Pepperoni, sausage, and onion.
You know who I don't like? People that do pure cheese pizza.
Flying Hawaiian. Hello.
Brian.
I know. That's why I asked. But I was
Fine.
hoping for the best.
Yeah.
Fine, pizza.
Broke my heart. Anyway,
I need to change my
speaking of
pizza.
breaking a heart, Tony Morales versus Dean Malenko, best of 3 series. Who you got? Yeah, it was a good one. Huh?
Okay.
That is a
So-
Yeah. See, now
I'm
you
gonna
were giving me
say-
shit earlier.
I'm gonna
now,
say
but-
Dean Malenko, and I'll tell you why.
I agree with you.
Because I've beaten Tony Morales, but I don't think I'd be able to beat Dean Malenko. So Dean Malenko should be able to beat
So I think
Your whole reasoning is
Yeah,
weird.
it was fine, man.
It's a team
Take it for
weird thing. You know what? As much as I love
I got
Morales, I would say Dean Malenko,
Yeah.
just because I think he's a little bit more craftier.
You called my how I got to that point weird when you were agreeing with me.
especially
Well,
with
your whole thing
your
is
reasoning.
your reasoning is because I beat him, I can't beat. Well, you don't know if you can beat
Right.
Malenko or
It's
not.
different in every.
But I said I don't think I can.
You could see that's your problem. You
Yeah,
gotta,
you
you gotta
don't
believe in
think-
yourself.
I will not argue with Miss Stacy. I will say, what is your problem, Damon? Hawaiian pizza, ham and pineapple. It tastes great. Miss Stacy, I respect your opinion.
What happened here?
Damon A
Pineapple does
said,
not belong on a pizza.
Damon A said, I liked Logan Austin until he said he liked pineapple pizza. Now I want to kick him in the head. Gross. And Miss Stacy says fruit doesn't go on a pizza. That's weird. I will not argue with her. I will respect her opinion. But
Of
Damon
course.
Ace,
Of course, tomatoes are a fruit.
I
that's
got your
exactly
back,
what
Jeff.
Robbie just said.
I heard you just say you don't tell lies. What's up with that, man?
You first you agreed with him, and now you're saying no.
What did I disagree with him on?
You disagreed.
Can we make a poll to get him
Agreed
kicked
with-
off
you
the show?
just
No,
agreed.
I agree that pineapple
Football.
goes on pizza.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not going to disagree with Miss Stacy because that has bad implications for my health. I still agree.
So
that
you'll call her husband soft, but you won't
I have
argue
never
about
called him
pizza.
soft.
I don't get you, Jerry.
Go back and
You know
review
what?
the
It
tape.
seems like he's more afraid of
Stacy
Stacy than Kincaid.
Well, she made chop harder.
No. Because all she's got to do
Does
is
she?
say, honey, he was insulting you on the show again. He was insulting me while he was on the show. And guess who's getting chopped?
In your opinion, Jerry, who chops harder, Stacy or Joey?
I have never taken one of her chops. I have taken his, though, and those are dangerous.
Who would you guess?
Those hurt.
Who would you guess?
I refuse to guess because my life could depend on it.
They did not take it.
Oh, she's in. Oh,
Okay.
All right, here we go. Crazy Nate versus Bronx Bull Rope match. Who you got?
Oh, Bronx.
Bronx.
I've seen Bronx in his prime, and I've seen Crazy Nate in his prime.
I've seen neither in their
Bronx. I don't think you were born at that time.
I'm probably not, man.
Bronx was a ruthless wrestler at one time.
He's a badass.
He is a badass. I mean, who else could spank Dooley and still look good and put back his suit on? And
Did he even mess his hair up?
I don't even think he broke a
I
sweat.
know.
Never seen Nate wrestle. I've seen Bronx wrestle once.
I once saw Crazy Nate referee a match where he was taking on the Invisible Man. Probably one of the best matches I've ever seen Crazy Nate do. But I'd still give this one the Bronx.
Yeah, we all agree.
Nice. For once,
See,
I don't have to leave.
you feel the love. The
I don't have to
harmony?
flip the table over.
Jessica has to clean up.
I don't have to throw myself through this table.
Don't worry. Come next month, Jason might do it for you.
Can we bring this table?
Yeah, if you want.
Alrighty.
All right, Jason versus Amish Roadkill. Who you got?
Sin.
That's stupid, guys.
Yeah,
I've seen
is
Roadkill.
tough once in a while.
Oh, Roadkill was a joke.
Yeah,
This
that
is-
whole Amish gimmick is stupid. Isn't it?
Yeah, Sin.
What do you think? What do you think, Jerry?
Oh, I'm going with Sin on this, but I'm also thinking that you keep poking the bear.
I
If you keep poking the bear,
I don't care.
it
I
may
ain't
not end
afraid.
badly.
I'm not afraid of anybody who spends all day raising a barn and all night sleeping by a candle.
You should be afraid.
I'm not
of
afraid.
someone like that.
Yeah, but see,
See, you say that, and that's like the one thing I'm afraid
I'm not afraid. You want
of.
somebody?
That's a weird person.
Buddy.
I don't want anything.
Just remember that if you hit me, I'll sue you. See, I got lawyers. I don't need to be tough.
Who's our lawyers again?
Dewey Cheatham and Hell.
Remember that paper I had you sign earlier, dude? That was the waiver. I tricked you, bro.
For what? You're
Just
not
in
gonna,
case, man.
you're not gonna hurt me.
No, not me, dude. I said just in case.
I'm not deciding I signed anything for sin.
Well, you better
Okay.
start eating pineapples on pizza or what?
The King of Heels, Eric Angel versus any wrestler in a game of checkers. Who you got?
The King of Heels.
These are whack, guys.
Yeah.
Who you got?
He doesn't even have
Depends on
to
who
do
it
any
is.
moves. All he has to do is just
Here's my
stand.
thing.
I said it.
It would never happen because with Eric Angel, it's chess, not checkers.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I was like, the
Eric Angel is that much ahead of all of you humanoids out there, all you other humanoid wrestlers. He's playing chess while y'all are playing checkers.
Stop you too.
You got to start playing chess.
That was a dumb hypothetical.
No,
I didn't like it at all. I was
it's not a
like,
hypothetical anyway. It's more of a metaphor.
whatever.
Come on, man.
Okay.
All right, finally, Dooley Trailer, Bruce Rogers, and Pookie in a three-way dance.
Bruce
The
Rogers.
match you want for the title. Who you got?
Bruce Rogers.
Really?
Bruce Rogers.
Really?
Pookie.
Pookie. Jessica, come here. Pookie or Bruce Rogers? Break the tie. It's Pookie. There it is. It's written in stone.
She said
But,
Dooley.
but Pookie, you
that
still
would've
owe
been
Brother
interesting.
Ralph $1.
Yeah.
You deadbeat.
Pay your debt.
All right, everybody. Now we got the recap.
Miss Stacy sided with us too.
See, you're right.
Oh, we have the recap now.
Yeah.
Oh,
The recap comes at the end of the show now.
oh yeah. I didn't know. Alright.
Well, now you do.
You guys picked the worst guest.
Oh, I want to say something though, because something we talked about during the show. You told me to bring it up tonight. So,
Thank you for remembering, because I didn't.
yeah, you got referee Jeff, right?
Skippy.
We call him Skippy, right?
Yeah.
That's two peanut butters. I think really he's just jelly.
Why don't we call him Jeffrey? Because his name's Jeff.
Because his mama name was Skippy. So I'm going to call him Skippy.
That's-
You call him his mom's
My
name.
my idea was.
The kid interrupted my joke.
Yeah.
I got it though. I knew we were.
I like the joke.
Thank you. I love you, brother
I
George.
love you too.
Anyway,
Ouch. You wasn't feeling your joke.
Yes,
man.
dude.
we started off the night where the New Era Wrestling Tag Team Championship, the Night Terrors defending against Duff Doyle and Dorian Maddox. And
Throw together team. It started off terrible with the stupid music.
yeah, that already ruined the whole match.
I told Duff to his face, you change that music, I will wear orange. I will cheer for. I will stand in your corner. I will do whatever it takes to get rid of the damn music. It makes my ears bleed.
Well, thankfully, the Night Terrors came out after them and, erased all that
Yeah.
because their music was way better.
You know what it's like to have that song in your head.
And
You saw it in the afterlife. Anyway,
right before the light, huh?
exactly.
Got dragged down.
They put up a
Wait,
decent.
You may have been going to hell.
That was yeah.
Don't say that, man.
The music dragged down.
Anyway,
He said the F word a few times, so that's cool.
that's fine. It was a
That's
pretty
fine.
decent match. I thought Duff and
They did the best they could.
Maddox gave him a little bit of a run, but in the end, Night Terrors just was kind of sick of playing with them and just.
You could
decided
tell
to end it.
one team was a regular team and one wasn't.
I agree.
Individually, I mean, they all kind of match up well with each other, but yeah, there's no cohesion between Dorian and
Duff.
Duff.
And the Night Terrors, man, they're
And
just
Dorian
challenging now.
he perplexes me because he should be doing a lot better than he's doing. I think. What do you think?
Listen, the first thing that happened in that match was Junsu climbed up on the corner post, pointed down at me, and reminded me that chops are in my future if I don't cheer for them.
Yeah.
So nothing
What
else
was
in
up
that
with
match
that?
mattered.
Have you ever threatened your audience to cheer for you?
I have it. It's not my thing, but I mean,
Last call.
Oh, jeez.
Already?
All right. Move on to the next one.
Okay, next match was Jason Knoll taking on BZB, and of course we all know Jason Knoll with the victory with the crazy ice.
Wasn't exactly dominant, but
Right.
what'd you think about the whole Mountain Dew thing with BZB? Is he addicted?
I think he is. He kind of looked like a little, sorry to say, a little crack whore.
You know what's funny though is before they stole, and they did steal his Mountain Dew. Before they stole his Mountain Dew, he was winning that match.
He was.
I think we need to get him into rehab. That's my opinion.
I think we need to get him
Because I
hooked up
think-
with Mountain Dew.
I think we need to give him a case or something. For
he needs to be stopped before he has kidney stones. Is what.
Kidney stones hurt.
Yeah.
I've had them. I can tell you stories.
Actually, you know what? I don't like BZB that much. It's fine. He's cool.
Alright.
He could just keep. doing
BZB can have his stones.
bad
I guess.
habit.
Okay, Tony Morales
I
taking
approve
on
it.
Animal Sam with Crazy Daisy, and
Animal Sam sort of impressed me in this one.
I stay away from him. He wears
I mean-
a mask.
I mean, he lost and he's
Scary, man.
weird,
He's weird.
he's an albino.
but he wrestled pretty well.
He did. I'm not gonna take nothing away
Yeah.
from the kid. But of course, Tony Morales came out on top. For the 5280 championship, the returning Cody Devine taking on the current champion Kevin Price with Miss Alexis Devine in the corner for the very last time.
Yeah.
This Alexis.
On the bright side, it was good to see that Cody,
Alexis Divine.
Oh, that's.
I thought you
You
meant
know
to
what
do
he
that. I
meant.
was like, all right.
the
Alexis
Divine,
Devine.
Anyway. It was on the bright side. It was good to see that Cody Devine is getting treatment for that pituitary problem.
Right.
Yeah,
You know? And so I don't know if he's back permanently, but it was good to see him.
it was. I mean, he gave Kevin Price a run for his money. I
thought he had him.
thought he did too. I really thought we were gonna have a new champion that night.
You ever wrestled Cody?
Not new era.
Because that would be to me.
That would be a good match.
That boy needs to go to therapy, figure out how tall he is.
No, he's 5'4".
Ever since Dooley dropped him on his head, he's had that.
Just doesn't even.
You know, I blame the fans too. They come out, they
Yeah,
tell him he's
they
6'12".
enable that whole behavior.
His mental illness would probably be gone if it wasn't for the human.
I guess I'll leave him alone. It makes him happy.
See,
All
that's
right,
what we humanize him.
Our next match was Jason taking on Damon Ace. And Damon Ace gave Sin a.
Give him a ride.
He put up a fight.
David Ace, so he has the size and the strength to match up with Jay.
Mhm.
You know, so they,
Here's what you should take away from this match. Jason still won this match without having to hit the spear. Come on. It's game over when he hits the spear if he can beat Damon Ace without hitting the spear.
which is why
And Damon Ace is pretty good in that ring.
I thought back to what we talked about earlier. I thought Baylor Links has a higher upside. I see a little bit of schmuck in David Ace. No offense. Remember, you can't get mad because I said no offense.
That's right.
That's the rule.
That's the roll.
That's a good way to live your life, Alex.
All right, for the NEW Heavyweight Championship, the GOAT Roper himself, Dooley Taylor, taking on Arya Aurora.
First of all, how bad is it that the title match is not even good enough to be the main event? Wrestles somebody who literally bought a ticket. She was sitting like 6 seats from me. And this is our champion's first title defense.
I wonder who booked
Almost
this match.
Well,
Yeah,
who books all of them?
Or Stephen Powers.
You know, it was pretty fortunate that she just happened to have all that wrestling gear with her.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, Pikachu.
That was great.
Pikachu.
Dooley Trailer is forever known now as Pikachu.
I don't get it.
She called him Pikachu, and the crowd latched onto him. We all cheered. We all chanted.
Why'd she call him Pikachu?
Because look at him. He's
Because
yellow
they-
and short.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, all right, that's fair.
He's got that lightning bolt tail.
All right, the match of the evening.
It's not really attached to his body yet.
Right.
Xander Creed taking on Damian Payne. And
Really good match.
I think we've seen a lot of matches this whole year. I think that's going to be up there for match of the year.
I do too. Simply because, like we were saying earlier, it's you just don't see
No,
with
and
all the submissions and then all the strike. They were just going, you know, here I'm gonna kick you and then come on, kick me back, and just like who was more man than the other guy for a while there.
Yeah.
It was compelling.
it was like almost like the Road Warriors taking on the Koloss.
Yeah.
You know, just strength versus strength.
Yep. And whip him in, come off, and then
Yeah.
so whip me off, and then
Yeah, it was a great match.
And everybody already knows that we're not always in agreement on everything we come across, but we do, put out an agreed opinion. Personally, I think Jason Logan Austin Part 1 is contender for match of the year right now.
I do too.
Part one, as in
The one you guys already
table,
had. Your
I've
table
had two
match.
matches again.
Oh, we're talking about the table match.
The,
It was a
the,
no DQ match.
the no
I got you.
DQ match, yeah.
Thank you. I
That was an
appreciate
amazing
That's
match.
Really nice of you guys. Thanks.
I would say both of those are contenders.
Yeah,
I can't. Listen.
I think Rogers and Pookie
yeah, I think that's up there too.
is up there for match of the year.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is a bad idea, but I'm looking forward to watching it because of how well you guys did in the last match. I think you're just going to blow everybody away.
You'll be
Appreciate
all
it. I appreciate
You'll be all right. Just
it. I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Just remember, under
I
the
want
ring,
you to.
under the
I
ring,
really
right
want
where
you
I'm
to.
sitting,
You know what? So do I.
under the ring, right where I'm sitting. Just remember, get in trouble, you'll be fine.
You're
I
hearing
don't
this
know.
here first, folks. Me and Brother Max here, we're saying that we're hoping you prove us wrong, but something tells me you're not.
That's a big step for them.
Something tells me that Jason's going to hear we said that. We're going to get speared at the next show.
Hey, he won't do that.
But you know what? For the kid, I'll take it. I'll take that spear for the kid.
There you go, Jason. He wants you to spear him.
How about some chops?
Listen, even Damon Ace has gotten in on this whole thing in the chat, talking about how he'll chop me too.
There you go.
I guess we're just going to have to get me out there and get a lineup going.
There you go.
Okay, our next. Okay, Xander Creed winning by DQ because Damian Payne
Yeah.
had him beat, and for some reason,
Yeah, he tapped out.
just snapped.
Yeah, did you see the look in his eyes? He was like
Yeah.
staring off into space and just,
Like he wasn't there.
yeah. And Eric Angel just knew when he came out. And
What is that Hannibal always said on the A-Team?
love it when a plan comes together.
Loves it when a plan comes together. And we're seeing everything that Eric Angel told us was going to happen.
Yeah.
Everything was upside down. The fans were out there rooting for Morales and Cumberbatch. Eric Angel predicted that. It happened. And even the fans were like, why are we rooting for them? War Dog has left his principles behind, as Eric Angel predicted.
Yep. It's
Yeah,
chess, not chess.
I already gave my input earlier on this.
Listen, I know you're against this, but a cleanse.
Get on the Eric Angel bandwagon. I'm telling you.
Oh,
And finally, the main event. Eric Angel and Adrian Matthews taking on Bruce Rogers and Logan Austin. And
Who was the legal man?
See, that's,
you know, I don't know. To be honest with you, the match was going so fast, so furious. I mean,
The legal man was outside the ring.
to be honest, like I said,
If you'll recall, when the match happened and the pin came and everyone was cheering, I was screaming, "That's not the legal man!" As it happened.
like I said, I didn't see it. So, and unfortunately,
But you can trust me.
oh, I do trust you. But unfortunately, there's no replay in wrestling, and the referee's
Yep, loss is a loss.
the referee's decision stands.
Loss is a loss.
To be fair, Pat gets easily confused at his age.
Which is why he can't count to 3.
Well, he can, but it's hard.
yeah, I don't know either. I wish I had an answer for you guys, but I was just as confused as everyone else.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, one thing I want to say is Bruce Rogers, I love the guy. He's a great athlete. Please get in the ring with me. I feel like I was in the match. He was on the apron for about 90% of the
Yeah,
match.
he did carry most
Which,
of that.
again, it's not all his fault because
Well, I think it's all his
not really.
fault.
I didn't really reach for him as much as I should have either. But
But because you knew. You go in the ring, you just muck it up.
no, that's not why. I just didn't even think about it. But
Anyway, the winners were Bruce Rogers and Logan Austin.
that's all that matters.
That's all, yeah.
Technically.
Well, you can call
Win's
it
a win.
A win is a win. In the record book, that's what they're going to look
That's
at.
right.
They're not going to look at, well, have an asterisk like, Tom Brady's, some of his Super Bowls. They're,
Most of.
well, most of it. Anyway,
The first one was good.
referees are human beings, Well, at least some
That's
of
the
them.
rumor.
Yeah, but we don't know about Caesar.
Do you know he still has less gold than Ric Flair?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't everybody?
Most people.
One of those two had his career scripted. The other one was Ric Flair.
Yep.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, that about brings us to an end here. I want to thank our sponsors, New Era Wrestling, Down to Earth Tees, and of course, Dogwear, who furnished us with these wonderful, beautiful hats.
I like how I moved it out of the frame to show everyone.
Yeah, you're covering me up, man. Settle down. And don't forget Songs of Immortality featuring Godslayer. If you haven't read it, you're suspect. You're suspect.
Very suspect.
I know you haven't read it.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I want a book report.
No, I'm straight up not doing that
All
at
right.
all.
All right, so we'll see you at the show, which is next Saturday.
Oh, did you want to plug? The...
I'm getting to that.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were wrapping up.
4600 Jason Street. Show starts at 7. Be there early or you're suspect. And then don't forget, we have a very special project that's going to be coming up. Logan and I, in a shoot interview, you get to see a little bit behind the character, behind the wrestler.
You get to watch a therapy session.
You have to watch. I cured it. It was wonderful. It was a miracle to see. That'll be coming up probably sometime after the next New Era show. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Also, I want to say sorry. During that, there was supposed to be a TV behind me that's playing my matches. And the whole time it's just playing whatever. And a lot of the times it was like Carl's Jr.
Yeah, we want to thank
commercials.
Carl's Jr. for being one of our sponsors. And there you go. Have a good night.
Gonna get sued. I hope they got that.
You did.